Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Joe from Your Place LLC, Osceola, Wisconsin. Today, we're going to bust out another vape. I only have I don't know, a few more days to sell these vapes in Wisconsin, and they're banning the shit out of them. We have lawyers fighting on it. I know I've talked to you a little bit about that. So hopefully that's not going to be the case. But as of right now, come September 1st, we're not going to be able to sell all the great vapes that we've come to know and love. So that being said, we'll just get on to the video. I don't want to talk about it. It just kind of ticks me off. Other than we have the best lawyer working on the job. All right. So today, check it out. We're going to bust out one of these Nexa. I have no idea how to say it. Like I said, it's getting hard to get these vapes, guys. So we're jumping around on different companies because a lot of the main companies I can't order. They're sold out. They're being stopped at the border, whatever. All right. So this guy, 20,000 puffs, Pink Lemonade. Have not tried this company before. I have no idea. All right. So we're going to bust it open together and we'll just see how it is. Maybe it sucks. Maybe it's good. I have no idea. Okay. So 20,000 puffs, said that already. It's got the turbo on it. When you put the turbo on, it's going to drop it down to 15,000 puffs. It's just like any other one. You hit the boost mode, turbo mode, pulse mode, whatever they call it. It's going to drop the puff count down and give you more flavor, though. So adjustable airflow. Yep, like normal. Okay. All right, well, let's just bust her open. Again, this is Pink Lemonade. Hope y'all are having an awesome day. All right, here we go. All right. Well, it's a pretty fat device. Ooh. Check that out. Now, I thought someone told me there was like a battery thing you had to take off, but I don't see that. So maybe that was a different company, or maybe I won't be able to turn it on. So, oh, there it turns on. Check out that screen. Wow. Okay, one click. That's turning the turbo on and off. Yeah, there's the button right there. Oh, and even turns the light here. Check that out. Not boost, boost. Regular, boost. Cool. Okay, there's your airflow. So you're going to have to open that up a little bit. Huh. All right. Well, on to the taste. Here we go. Oh, wow. I can smell kind of smells lemonade-y. I had the airflow shut off there. Oh. There it is. Not bad. This one's got a crazy airflow, kind of like I remember the original Orion bars. Yeah, Orion bars. They had, you could like really shut down the air and it would give you that really hard, like hand to mouth, I think is what they call it, like the smoker's pull. And this one kind of does the same thing. Like when I shut it close to off, I mean, it's a hard pull. Like a lot of people do like. Yeah, I mean, I could barely pull it, but it still allows some out. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, I mean, this might be a good device if you're trying to switch from regular tobacco smoking to a device, because that's kind of the main trouble that I run into with people is the different type of inhale between like regular cigarette smokers versus the vape. So when you get a device like this that really changes the way you inhale, I kind of like that for the smoker, getting off option, if that makes sense at all. Some of them you can turn down the air and then you can turn it way up and you don't notice much of a difference. Not the case with this one. So It's definitely pink lemonade, but it's it's subtle on the lemonade taste. Very smooth, very good. Not icy, not frozen, not any of that. You know, so that's good. I don't like any of that shit. Okay, I got it on boost mode. That's why it's probably less lemonade and more. It was almost too much taste, so that's probably why. I usually run all the devices on regular. I don't know about you guys, ladies, gentlemen. Everybody's a little different, so let's get her back on regular mode, the blue. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not my favorite, like pink lemonade. They could put more lemonade taste in there, but it is good, you know. So that's a Nexa. I think that's how you say it. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, everybody on here. And yeah, let me know if you tried these before. I honestly have never heard of these until we got them. You know, so this is the first time ever I've even tried one of these devices on camera, or in general. I didn't try it before today either. So this is all kind of new for me. I like it's very simple. I like when they're simple. You know, it's got the button on here, perfect, whatever. I don't want to click the button 10 times to do this and 5 times to do this, 3 times to do this. It's just you hit the damn button once and it turns it from boost to normal. Perfect. Airflow down here, boost mode, normal mode up there. I love it. Love the simplicity. So that being said, the taste is good. The machine so far is good. It's heavy, you know, so it doesn't feel cheap to me. So we'll just kind of see how it holds up. You know, like I've told you before, I am very, very hard on these devices. I'm going 90 miles an hour all the time. I got them in my pocket. I'm lifting stuff. I'm just crazy with these things. So the fact that if I can keep one for a couple weeks and it continues to work, that is a huge W. And then I got to believe you'll be able to do decent with them too. One thing I've always wondered, I used to be in concrete, paved roads and everything, worked for a company called Schaefer Contracting out of Minnesota. And I've always wondered now with these devices, if you concrete guys have a big problem with getting concrete dust and shit in there. You know, any kind of construction, maybe some dirt, you got some dirt crews, just let me know on there if you're, you know, a construction guy and, you know, if that's a problem. And then if it's a problem, you know, and you maybe found a solution, I mean, let us know. The only thing I could think of is maybe having it in like, back in my concrete days, having it in like a plastic bag inside your lunchbox or something like that to keep the dust out. You know, with the concrete, you get that silica dust and all that shit in there. I mean, it's just nasty, gets everywhere. So I gotta imagine that's a problem. So sorry about that. I know many of you probably aren't concrete workers, construction workers, but some of you that are, please do hit me up. That is a question of mine. So these, I got into this after my construction days. So we didn't have these devices when I was doing that. So just a question. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you all have a kick-ass freaking day, okay? And make it that way. It's completely your choice, okay? So, and this is the Nexa. Again, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. And it's the Pink Lemonade, 20,000 puffs. I have these and a few other ones at your place still. And like I said, we only have a few days. Only have a few days unless our lawyer can make some shit happen. It's all on the judge now, friends. It's all on the judge. He basically is going to decide whether decide with the state and make this law permanent, or he's going to side with us. And basically it'll be business as usual. So yeah, just waiting. All right. You all have a fantastic day. This is Joe out.